Hey Blue Marble Riders, off for another ride, trying a new camera angle. Little fraught. I know if the picture disappears and tumbles off down the road, I lost my camera. But I thought I'd give this one a shot. This is what I use for dirt biking sometimes, and I thought, well, you know what, I'll look like a weirdo going down the road with a great big arm coming off, but I thought I'd give it a shot. So here I am testing out a few new camera mounts with my Session 5 now. Yeah, going out for a lovely October afternoon ride. Just a shorty today, I think. Went and had a look at a few bikes today. Ooh, it was very naughty. It's a couple I really want. Someone using his phone there. Good job, pulling off. That's awesome. One of my favorite places to go sailing in my, I've got a sailboat, but I've got a little dinghy. I love sailing my little dinghy. And one of the places I like to go is just down off one of these roads here. And yeah, it's gorgeous. I've got a few sailing vids actually that I think, dinghy sailing vids that I think I'm going to put into the mix of a future vid, I think. Maybe this one, who knows? Yeah, if I go down this road here, right at the end is the ocean. And it's gorgeous, great place to sail. Yeah, I can feel the pull at higher speeds on this arm I've got out. The whole rig is sort of pulling just very slightly to the right. I'll have to check it, make sure I don't lose my session. I haven't got it tethered on, which wasn't the smartest move in the world, but it's always a good thing to tether your cameras. Funny how at the end of a season your bike just doesn't feel as quick as it did at the beginning. You're just so used to it. This is where one-footitis, they call it in sailing, where you're always looking for that boat that's 1 foot longer, 1 foot bigger. Oh, this guy thinks he's racing me. I don't think so. 1 foot longer, 1 foot, you know, one-footitis they call it. Well, it's the same with bikes like this, you know. You end up thinking, I wonder what a 1200 would be like, you know, or a pocket rocket, etc., etc. That's why it's good to sort of park your bike for a while and then try something different, like your dirt bike, and then get back on your other one. And you're reinvigorated, you know what I mean? Reinvigorated. So it'll be interesting to see how long this Hero 5 goes for. I've got it on remote and it's beaming a picture too, so it's probably going to sag it out real quick. But yeah, we'll see how quickly this goes for, and then I can put it onto the front and try that. Okay, so I'm back to normal with you looking at me from the front, and you can see the rig I've got on the back. Now there is someone coming, so I'm just going to do a U-ey here. Oh great, out U-eyed me. It's always lovely, isn't it? Out U-eyed. Oh boy, I gotta get some fuel, look at that. Unreal. Whipped through that pretty quickly. It's wide open throttles, yeah. You don't need to turn out before you turn in. You do not have a long wheelbase vehicle, my man. One of my favorite rides down here. I do really love it. Absolutely gorgeous. You gotta get out and ride on these days in October. You know, before you know it, the frost will be down, the white stuff will be sprinkling, and then you're done. So yeah, you definitely got to get out and have some fun. What a great day too. Just loving it. So experimenting with these cameras is part of the fun. I'm going to see what this looks like. I'm going to release a... Whoa, my God, look at that. See that? Must be 6 or 7 or 10 or however many cloven hoofs. The rats. We've got an Albertan in front of us here. For those of you who aren't familiar with Albertan drivers, we are in BC. Unpredictable, erratic, and don't like corners. Of course, it probably doesn't help. They're using a GPS. And like most people using a GPS, they seem to not worry about what's going on around them and just where they are on the screen, as it were. Oh, backyard burning's on. I have to get some going myself today. A little bit of scrap, some prunings, beginning of the leaf drop, although we use our leaves for soil, for composting, so probably won't be burning those, which is probably a relief to my neighbors, because if you've ever burned leaves, you can't help but notice it looks like you've set fire to a pile of tires. Oh, would you look at that, isn't it beautiful? Well, she did get the front wheel in there a couple of times there. That was interesting. And that was with traction control 1 on. It just allows you to hop the wheel off 2 or 3 inches before it cuts in. And yeah, I could feel myself going backwards here, and the front came up. Hilarious. I think the guy behind was really worried he was going to hit me. No, there was never any chance of that. Okay, so I've got 3 camera angles now, and I'm looking forward to giving this a shot and seeing what we got for... Damn. Cars ahead. So can you tell which camera is shooting in 1080 and which are shooting in 2.7? Got 3 cameras. 2 of them are shooting 2.7, one 2.7 30, one 2.7 60 frames a minute, and one 1080 30 frames a minute. I wonder if you can tell when I render them all at 2.7, get the best codec. I wonder if we can see a clear difference. It'll be interesting. Careful not to get your front wheel on that stuff. My question to you is, do you notice anything different about this road? Something recently has changed. Significant? Perhaps. Definitely noticeable. Definitely noticeable to the observant among you. If you go back and watch what camera I released a while ago, if you watch that, there's a portion where I'm coming up this road, and you should see a difference between this one Something has changed. Question is, what is it? So if you're right, I'll give you 1,000,000 air points. Because I'm such a popular motor vlogger, I have so much to give away. So much free gear comes my way. You must be joking. Of course I'm joking. But what is different about this road? What do you see? Do you see anything? How observant are you? As a motorcyclist, you should be pretty damn observant. How observant are you? What do you see on this road? Anything different at all? A bit of a hint there. Guy always goes for his mail on his electric bike. It's kind of cool. See him roaming around every now and again. Always very friendly, as most of the people are around here. Well, Blue Marble Riders, again, I thank you very much for tuning in. And until next time, ta-ra. This is the Blue Marble Rider saying, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Blue Marble Rider, out.
So which bike should I get, Blue Marble Riders? I'm stuck right between the two. Drop a comment below and give me your suggestion. Meanwhile, don't forget to click the bell, which reminds you of every time I post a video, and subscribe. Until next time, once again, this is the Blue Marble Rider, out.